Many identity governance programs are built around audits. Controls are designed to satisfy audit requirements. Processes are timed to audit cycles. Success is measured by whether evidence can be produced on demand. And yet, access risk persists. This is the core problem. Passing an audit is not the same as reducing risk. Audits create clear deadlines and external pressure. So organizations respond predictably. They schedule access reviews around audit timelines, prioritize completion of certifications, focus on collecting evidence, optimize for documentation. Over time, governance programs begin answering a single question: can we show this to an auditor instead of the more important one? Does this reduce access risk? Audit-driven governance optimizes for proof, not enforcement. Common symptoms include reviews that complete just before audit windows, broad approvals with little scrutiny, exceptions that persist across cycles, evidence that shows intent but not verified outcomes. From a security perspective, this creates false confidence. Access appears governed on paper while remaining inappropriate in practice. Audits are periodic. Access risk is continuous. Risk changes whenever roles shift, responsibilities evolve, privileges accumulate, temporary access becomes permanent. But audit-driven governance assumes risk changes on a fixed schedule. That mismatch creates exposure between audits, and exposure doesn't wait for the next certification campaign. When governance is designed primarily to produce evidence, review decisions become transactional. Completion is prioritized over evaluation. Remediation becomes disconnected from certification. Security and IAM teams spend significant effort preparing reports, reconciling data, collecting screenshots, and assembling tickets. Meanwhile, the actual access landscape continues to drift. Auditors see documentation. Security loses visibility. Audit pressure incentivizes speed. Reviewers are asked to approve large volumes of access, work under compressed deadlines, certify access they may not fully understand. The outcome is predictable: rubber-stamped approvals, low-quality decisions, persistent excessive access. The checklist is satisfied, risk remains. Effective identity governance does not start with audit requirements. It starts with risk. Risk-led governance prioritizes high-impact access, responds to meaningful change, verifies that decisions are enforced, produces evidence as a byproduct, not the objective. In this model, audits validate outcomes. They do not define governance behavior. Mature governance programs are rarely surprised by audits. They do not scramble to reconstruct evidence. They maintain ongoing visibility into access, clear accountability for decisions, verified remediation outcomes. Audit readiness becomes continuous, not reactive. Audit frameworks like SOC 2, GDPR, and PCI introduce real requirements. Those requirements matter, but they are meant to validate controls, not replace security decision-making. Audit-driven governance persists because it feels measurable. Campaign completion metrics, certification counts, documented approvals. But these measure activity, not control. Without tying governance effort to risk reduction, organizations mistake motion for progress. Audits are important, But identity governance should protect the organization, not just satisfy auditors. Passing an audit does not guarantee reduced access risk. Completed reviews do not guarantee enforced outcomes. If this sounds familiar, the full breakdown is linked below.